In the final days of the legislative session, Texas lawmakers pushed forward two bills to address police funding, or police defunding. One would penalize cities that cut public safety budgets. Another puts those budget cuts up for a public vote before they can actually be enacted. The governor tweeted today he plans to sign them. Stephen Dial live tonight with more. Stephen.
Those bills are very close to getting Governor Abbott's signature, taking aim at penalizing cities for defunding police, in the governor's words. This week marks 1 year since George Floyd was killed by a Minneapolis police officer. His death led to protests in cities across Texas and the nation, many calling for the defunding of police. Monday, the Texas House and Senate passed bills that would change how local governments make some budget decisions.
The cities that are most affected by this are most likely to be represented by people who oppose it. And the opposite is true, which makes the whole thing seem like just a political show instead of anything serious.
I don't think it's a political show. I think it's a genuine attempt to make our community safer.
House Bill 1900 passed the Senate and would penalize a city if they are deemed a defunding municipality by the governor's office. Some Democrats voted for the bill. If a city reduces police funding, a part of their sales tax will be reallocated to pay the Department of Public Safety. The city would also be banned from increasing property tax. Senate Bill 23 passed the Texas House Monday. It would stop local governments in 5 urban counties from reducing police funding. Instead, it would have to go to a public vote.
Those 5 counties are democratically run counties. We've gotten to the point where y'all not even embarrassed about how obvious it is of what we're doing here.
If one decreases funding to public safety, that the result is going to be less public safety.
Last year, the Dallas City Council voted 11-4 to cut $7 million from the Dallas police overtime budget. Governor Greg Abbott criticized it as defunding police. The money was moved to things like improving street lighting and other violence interrupter expenses. Those who support the bill say it gives the public a stake in the decision. Democrats say that's what government officials are elected to do.
I believe in my heart that this bill is a fair-minded, balanced, and actually community-driven approach to weighing in on these issues.
Governor Abbott called these bills, made these bills one of his emergency items, meaning it was one of his priority items that he wanted passed, and that will happen in a matter of days. Guys.